Okay, so let's make a full breakdown of the situation that we currently have on USD CHF. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what we can see? We can see that from a monthly perspective, the market has just provided this very strong impulse to the downside. And after an impulse, what do you expect and what you need? You need the market to provide you a nice retracement. Specifically, you would like to see the market create a retracement at least to the 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken on this impulse to the downside. So we expect the market at least to reach this area here to the upside and to give us a nice retracement from a monthly perspective. Going down on the weekly, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we can see that after this nice impulse to the downside, the market has started a nice deceleration. In fact, we shifted from making lower lows to making higher lows, and we also created an inverted head and shoulders. Now, I know that many of you at the moment do not see the inverted head and shoulders here, but if you go down on a line chart, you can clearly see that the market had provided a left shoulder here, then the market created a lower low, broke back above, went for a retest, and we expected the market to show us this move to the upside. Maybe now that I have shown you on the line chart, if we go back to the candles, you can see the move down, up, lower low, equal high, right shoulder, and the start of the move to the upside. So on the weekly as well, everything is aligning quite nicely for a move higher to go and retest the structure and the 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken on the monthly impulse. Going down on the daily, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, situation is quite clear. The market is currently creating this W formation. Now, after a W formation, what do you want to see? You want to see the market give you a move to the downside to go and retest the previous resistance, which is now turned support. So, from a daily perspective, we would like to see from here the market give us a nice move to the downside. So, also on a daily, everything is starting to align. Now, how we will be approaching this kind of situation with students. Now, before I show you that, let's first go and give a quick check at what we have from a COT perspective if we look up the CHF, which is basically what hedge funds are currently doing on the CHF USD. Why CHF USD? Because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if you want information on USD CHF, you check what you have on CHF USD and you simply reverse everything. In fact, here we can see that the institutions with the last report added 200 longs and closed 300 shorts. So clearly, we know that on USD CHF, they added 300 longs and closed 200 shorts. So definitely, they are starting to accumulate for this move to the upside. So, how we will be approaching this kind of situation with students? Now, as we said earlier, we want to first see a retracement for the completion of this W formation at the neckline and then the creation of the continuation to the upside. So with students, what we will be doing now, as usual, monthly, weekly, and daily are the best time frames when it comes to the direction of the market combined with the COT data. But the best time frame for entry is the 4 hours. And at the moment, from a 4-hour perspective, what do we have? Now, at the moment, on the 4 hour, everything is bullish and there is absolutely no sign of weakness. So obviously we cannot be taking any short yet. However, things might change in the future, which is exactly what we will be waiting for. So with students on the 4-hour time frame, instead of this area, we will be first waiting for the market to shift from a bullish market as it is right now to a bearish market. Then as soon as the market will shift from a bullish to a bearish market, we will be taking a nice short with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the move to the downside and completion of the W formation. And then again, when the market will reach this area here, we will be monitoring price action with students from a 4-hour perspective, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with students for a very good risk to reward, minimum 1 to 3, and very good probabilities for a nice move to the upside. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.